So, last where we left off, the Meddlers of Mischief delved back into uh, the hidden dungeon underneath their fortress to tackle on the mysterious dungeon that they did not know what contained ahead. After doing some exploring, they discovered it was infested with insect-like creatures, which filled the room. After dispatching with most of them, their queen erupted from the earth. A great battle ensued. It's the queen ate Stig. Um, Unbeknownst to everybody else, unfortunately, Stig, even in his battlefield rage, succumbed to the many acidic wounds he received during the fight and inside the gullet. Excalibur and Galliford had an epic fight with a smaller insect-like creature, going trading blows back and forth, not being able to defeat another until Excalibur and Galliford finally put the insect creature to rest. Working together, the rest of the party dispatched the queen and quickly dug out Stig's body that was halfway eaten through from the stomach acid within. Being quick, you guys were able to rejuvenate him and bring him back to life. After harvesting what you can, the trophy from the insect queen, and gathering your next piece of this mysterious artifact, and gain some new items. Stig got a brand new set of armor. You all ascended back to your fort to rest and recuperate. And that is where we are picking up. So you guys are back in your fort, and I would say evening. It took you all day to get back up. What do you wish to do?
I would probably be training with my sword once again.
If I remember correctly, Mason was going to go into town or something and try and find Bubba Joe for the fire resist stuff, because I think the fire zone's next.
Okay.
I don't know why I thought we did that already.
Oh, I think we were...
I know I wanted to go, but I don't ever recall ever talking or do anything like that.
We didn't get to that. I forgot that you guys
I think I left with them.
So, Galliford and Mason headed into town to go find Bubba Joe. What is Caradwin, Stig, and Sonia doing?
I think Caradwin is going to together determining what materials and supplies she needs, and once she has that list, she'll start figuring out how to do the collection of the items.
Okay.
Stig will probably be in his cabin.
Do you have a cabin?
Yeah, I've been building a cabin because I'm bored.
Sonia?
Sonya's gonna go pray for a couple hours. We've been having too many close calls, and I don't know what that says of me as a cleric, but that doesn't set well with me.
Okay. Well, you are a storm cleric, not necessarily a healing cleric, but
Yeah, that's true.
there's no reason why you can't pray and try to gain some guidance. So, Galliford and Mason, you go into town, and it's not hard to find. You see Bubba Joe's wagon and a big old sign that says Bubba Joe Snake Oils.
All right, let's go see what he has.
Hey,
Ding.
Bubba.
Oh, I gotta find my southern accent. Oh. Oh. God damn it. So, what can I do you for? God damn, that sucks. What can I do you for? Welcome to my snake oils. Any concoctions are you looking for today? He says greedily.
Well,
Go ahead, Mason.
no, you go ahead.
Do you have anything that could be useful?
Useful.
We found a tunnel underneath our castle, and it's really hot down there. And we were wondering if you got anything for like fire protection.
I might have something for you. Oh, there it is. Let me see. He starts rooting around. He pulls out a big old ceramic jug with 5 X's on it. This here is Fire Brand whiskey. That should warm me up pretty well.
Maybe you misunderstood my concern. We're trying to stay cool, not warm up.
Okay. He takes a swig and puts it back. Let's see here. He starts rooting around again. He comes out with this mason jar, and he sets it in front of you. It has a blue liquid in it with well, you're not quite sure what's floating inside of it. Now this here will help you cool down in hot situations.
Mind explaining what's actually floating in there?
And how does it work? How long will it last?
How's it work? You drink it. And how long it will last? It will last long enough. That I can assure you.
I think that means 24 hours, maybe.
As for the ingredients, well, a brewer never reveals his secrets.
Will just a sip of it do the job, or does it require like a full cup's worth?
Oh, you will need the. I got jugs of this in the back. I recommend drinking the whole thing.
So this jar is 1 dose.
Yep. So, I'd say, let's see, since you have and welcomed me into your fair town, I will give you a discount. How's that sound?
I do appreciate discounts, especially since I don't know any of these ingredients. Somebody could be allergic to whatever's in here.
Oh, whatever they're allergic to, I assure you, this has gotten rid of their allergenic properties. If anything.
Well, being a fire ganassi, you know I'm kind of cautious around being something that's fire resistant. This is mainly for my other group. You gotta be careful with these unknown liquids.
Of course, of course.
You still haven't gotten around to telling me how much it's gonna put me back.
I'll give you 100 gold per jar.
What if you knock it down to 80 per jar and we can try and swing more business your way?
I'm already giving you a discount. It's normally a $2.50 a jar.
Gunfer kind of looks to Mason, since this is more his area, to see if that sounds about accurate.
Can I check, do a check and be like, how much would something like this sell for?
You can give. Alright, so are you trying to appraise it, or are you trying to incite him and try to see if he's like upselling you or downselling you?
I want to just appraise this
Okay.
liquid here.
Give me, since you're kind of just looking it over. I would say, what would this be? Let me look at your character sheet, because I need to look. I just want to look at
The skill list.
the skill list. So, there you are. Yeah, my internet's getting running slow too a little bit. You can give me, since this is Arcana. I'll let you choose Arcana, Medicine. Arcana or Medicine.
Arcana it is.
Since this is supposed to be like a magical property. You believe that this will indeed help. It will do what you want. It will, but you believe there may be unknown side effects.
So that's what it does. Was I able to get like a price on it or something if I were to make something like this?
Oh, for price wise,
Is $2.50 fair or is $1.50 fair? And
you believe Bubba Joe's normal price is high. 100 gold is about normal.
I'll look down from me like 100 is a decent price.
Excellent. How many jars are you wanting?
I think we'll want 4.
So,
Caradwin, Gallanford, Sonia, and Stig.
well, you do also remember Caradwin is now a tiefling.
3 then.
Perfect. And he pulls out 2 more these big ass mason jars, and you see that in one of the jars there seems to be some sort of a reptilian head floating in it.
Now I'm wondering if we want to get 4 and I want to pull one apart and see what's actually in it. Let's get 4. We're gonna get 4.
All right, that will be 400 gold, please.
What kind of head is that?
We'll
Oh,
check it out later.
that's a secret ingredient.
So I'll pull out, what is it, 40 platinum is equivalent to 400 gold?
I believe so. Yeah, it's 10 platinum, or is it? It's 10 platinum per gold piece, right?
Yeah, it's a scale of 10.
Okay. Yep.
Took that from the party one, right?
I don't have the bag of holding.
Gallenford's always carrying it.
Okay, if you want to pull up from party funds, I don't have to touch my personal stash. I mean, I'm not going to use any of them, so might as well as pull it from party funds.
All right. So
Gallenford will pull it out.
all right. So you hand him 40 platinum pieces, and his eyes go, "Ooh, I've never had platinum before." And he takes it. He takes it and bites it to make sure it's real. Pleasure doing business with you.
And if these work if these work like you say they should, we might be back for other special supplies.
Excellent, and I look forward to your patronage.
How much platinum was that?
It's 400 gold or 40 platinum.
Okay, I'm gonna subtract it.
It was like Caradon already did.
I already did Gallenford.
Oh, okay.
And just to say, I don't know what our platinum to gold is. I have 100 gold on me, but 100 platinum as well. So to pay for it, I had to use platinum. So I don't know if you want to use gold or platinum.
Well,
All of the party funds were converted to platinum at some point. I think when we were in the capital at a bank.
yeah, the capital city does have a bank where you can exchange it. So, but
Yeah. So we converted most of the gold pieces to platinum to decrease the weight in the bag.
So we're down to just
I think
10,000
Stig
gold
is the only one
pieces.
with gold in the bag. Sorry, say that again?
10,072 platinum.
We're still rich.
Yeah. Oh yeah, just a meager 10,000 gold.
all right. So you guys acquire your 4 concoctions, and you make your way back to the fort.
And when Mason gets back, he is going to take one of those potions and open it up and see if he can figure out what these side effects are going to be.
Okay.
We will wait until you are done with that before we try it. Well, I guess we wouldn't be using it till morning anyway.
All right. Stig, you're continuing just to work on your cabin after dealing your. Caravan, sorry, you cut out a little bit. What are you doing again?
Hanging back and working on spells.
Okay, so you're in the library.
Yeah.
All right. Um. All right. So you guys all gather your. Oh, so yeah. You said you go find a nice, uh, quiet corner. And you begin to pray. What are you praying for or about?
Just I don't know, superstitious kind of protection. Just asking for protection for the party.
Okay. Give me a religion check.
Okay.
All right. So I mean, yeah, I mean, you are sitting and praying to Zolkerton for for party protection because you guys are basically going through trials, um, waiting to hear back for the fate of the Meddlers of Mischief from the official government the of the imperial city of the empire. Uh, so night has come. It's getting. It's you're all have. Any last minute? Any last things before you all go to bed?
I am going to identify those potions, or at least one of them.
Okay. So you go back to your lab. You quote unquote you ritually cast identify, but I like to think now that you're back in your lab. Every time you use identify, you have a little kit. Or back in your lab, you're using your tools.
I've got the ritual circle drawn out on like a mat, and I just like pull it out.
So this potion does indeed give you fire resistance. However, you lose 10 feet of movement, as if you are almost as if you're drinking a ray of frost spell.
So not so much resist fire as in makes us cold.
Well, you do resist fire.
It gives us fire resistance by making us cold.
Yes.
Okay. I will make sure everybody knows that these are fire resist potions, but they'll slow you down because it'll make you chilly inside.
And
It's kind of like the reverse of drinking alcohol. Instead of drinking it and you get warm, and you drink it and you get cold inside.
And there is a bit of an alcoholic scent to it. I mean, it's strong. It's like almost like moonshine. And you also notice those chunks of lizard bits are known as frost geckos.
If I like ground up these gecko bits like smaller, so it's more like just pulp and not actual lizard bits, would it dilute the potion, or would? I just want to make it easier to drink than big chunks of flesh.
So you want to blend them into a smoothie.
Yeah, make them easier to drink.
You can do that without diluting it. You're basically the liquid's already infused with the magic and everything like that.
The others.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I just want to make them easier to drink, and so people don't have to think about like, oh, I just swallowed the gecko's face.
All right. So you all wake up the next day, no issues. Caradwin, give me a perception check. As you are walking from the library and you cross the open door room of your guys' war room, you notice sitting on a table, kind of floating there, what seems to be some sort of scroll.
One last thing, Chris, from my identify. Did it say how long these potions would last?
They last for 1 hour.
Okay, thank you.
Just a loose scroll?
Yeah, it's a scroll floating there with magic on top, right above the table.
I mean, I don't trust that at all.
I mean, you see it when you.
I'll try to cast Dispel Magic on it to get it to stop floating, I guess.
Okay, it flops right there on the table.
Hopefully that removed any harmful magical effects as well, potentially. I'll pick it up.
What was that? You pick it up?
Yeah, I'll pick it up and see what it says.
Okay. You immediately notice. You see Professor Bierce's seal on it. But you open it up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll. No, yeah, I'll open it and read it.
Okay. So you open it up. You Meddlers of Mischief. Given the recent activities going on in the continent and your explorations, you have hereby been found innocent of recent activity based on what happened in Herman and your dealings with and with a powerful being known as Beauregard. Given your I am having trouble with the words. Given your external circumstances and the situation you are in, it has been reasonable that any other person would have made the same decisions you have in order to survive. You are no longer under house arrest, but you will still report to me and take on missions as a for a probation period of 1 year. I will be in contact with you shortly about your next mission. Sincerely, Professor Bias. P.S. Kedron, do not die again. P.S.S. Kedron, I have sent a letter to your parents. So you are technically no longer under house arrest and free. But you are still under Professor Bierce's command, basically.
Why are we under that guy's command again?
So, again, yep, go ahead.
He was the one who was aiding us while giving us access to utilizing certain things that normally would have us arrested on sites, like the type of spells that Caradwin was using at the time and investigating otherworldly beings and great old ones is normally not allowed. And by working underneath them, we had that license, especially since I'm supposed to be finding those scrolls that are linked to another strange being, and those scrolls are tied into these great old ones that are probably trying to return. It all started from that dragon whose head is still missing.
Okay, I wasn't here for that, but I just don't like it. It sounds like we're under his control, and Caradwin makes a lot of deals with a lot of strange creatures, and it just makes me weird when, you know, we're essentially in a contract with somebody.
essentially we're kind of like a covert group working on things that are, I think, bigger stuff that's at play.
Are we a covert group or an expendable group?
That's actually a good question. Now that I think about it, maybe that'll be the name of the next chapter.
I mean, we went down to Herman and we dealt with the thing down there, and what did it get us? House arrest and an investigation on us.
Yeah, every time we go down there, something bad happens.
Anyway, shall we? We got that fire area
in
to
the
deal
room
with today.
read that, right?
Sorry, you both two people were talking at the same time. Mason, you said you got your fire resistant potions. And Galliford, what were you saying?
I just asked if we were in the room when Caradwin read the note.
As far as I was aware, she's read it by herself. But I don't know if Connor's still having internet issues. Can you hear us, Connor? Okay, he's gonna go restart his router. So for the time being, she read it, and she came down to breakfast and kind of like, "Hey guys, we're free, we're innocent, we're no longer under house arrest."
Which I then thinks brings up a question. Should we take care of that other room underneath the base first? And what's the plan after that? Considering there's a dragon out there still, and someone got a letter before about something back home.
Well, I know that one like hatch in the basement, and I know of the fire area downstairs. I don't know what dragon you're talking about.
The black one that flew over the base before we got teleported to Herman?
If you remember, that was that dragon was being attracted by Ismith. And it flew
Yes.
way out into the ocean somewhere. You have no idea where.
Yeah, it's her problem now.
It just bugs me. There should have been some type of word by now, or some sign. That thing was huge.
Well, it might also bug you even more to know that that's not the only dragon in the world. There's probably hundreds out there.
And also, if Karen will also mention that you guys are on basically a probation period of 1 year under the professor to make sure nothing else really happens, even if it's outside of your control. And he is preparing to send you on you guys' next official mission. But there's no word. He didn't give you word on what it is or where or anything like that.
Probation from something crazy happening. Meaning Carrotwing can't die?
I don't think it's Caradon dying. I think it's Caradon coming back to life a third time. The professor just probably finished all the change of species forms.
Because all the other things weren't in our control, and we tried to stop and kill the things. So it can't be any of that stuff.
Well, it sounds like he's gonna blame us for anything in or without our control.
So, what do you guys wish to do?
Let's head back down to the basement and figure out whether we want to go down the secret tunnel or into the fire zone.
For me,
Alright, you guys. Well, Gallanford, Sonius, that's something you wish to do?
Yep, mine as well.
Alright, you all make your way back down into the depths below your. I'll put you here. Below your fort, and you make your way back into the dungeon. You meet back up into the room with the four statues. You know, up ahead is the fire trial, and over here is the secret entranceway that Caradwin found with her wand of secrets, but still unsure on how to open it.
Let's do a little investigating on that secret passage to see if we can at least figure out how to open it.
My guess is it'll probably open once we have all the other rooms done.
Secret tunnel, secret tunnel.
Every time I hear a secret tunnel, that pops into my head.
Mason's gonna start looking along the walls for any sort of switches or clues.
You can give me a perception or an investigation check. Looking around, you do not see any switches, buttons, or anything, or to open this tunnel. You believe, like Gallanford said, perhaps it will open once everything else is complete.
Oh, starting to think you're right, Gallanford. Gotta complete all the challenges first.
Oh yeah, did you find anything out from those weird drinks?
I did tell the party that they will produce. For an hour, you'll be resistant to fire, but you'll be slowed by 10 feet.
Oh, okay. Put me at my normal speed.
Yeah, only if you drink it, though.
Good to know.
Well, to the fire zone, I guess.
All right. I will.
Do you want to just drag us there?
Yeah, I was gonna drag you there, so I was just gonna group you all. So, making your way, even when I say that, I want to start singing. Making your way down the tunnel, you immediately feel the heat emanating from the dungeon ahead. It's almost as if the exact opposite is happening, like the ice trial. Uh, and because the tunnel becomes volcanic in nature, the rocks and everything, it's as if you are entering the heart of a volcano. Until you finally enter a large chamber. Sonia, you are holding a motor, and you immediately begin to let off steam around you. As your axe is trying to cool you down in the middle of this volcano chamber.
Oh,
And the rest of you guys, you are sweating.
Well, seems like now's the time. And Gallon for it will drink down the. Was it blended into a smoothie?
Yeah, I blended it into a smoothie so you wouldn't have to try and choke down lizard parts.
We'll also,
Gallon for
we'll
it.
also have his.
He also has his what?
Stick will drink his as well.
I can't hear. I can't understand you.
He's gonna drink his as well.
Okay.
Anybody else hear me?
You sound distant.
You're crackly.
Like you have a voice mod on.
How about now?
That's better.
Better.
Those that drink it is not pleasant at all. Um, yeah, remember you. So I'm gonna put on your the snowflake on the people who drank their potions.
Did you move us onto the map already?
Yeah, you're down in the bottom. You're down in the bottom corner.
I don't see anything. Let me. Yeah, I don't see nothing.
Bottom left hand side.
Try refreshing.
There's no no, I didn't put any darkness or
Oh,
what.
no, I see.
No.
Yeah, I can see us.
All right. In this large chamber, you do see what seems to be up on a small hillside, a glowing crater.
I don't think Caradwin has a potion because she's a tiefling.
Yes, yeah, she is technically already fire resistant, but even you, Mason.
I just note that because it looks like she's got a symbol on her.
Oh. Oh. Um, even you, Mason, being even a fire genasi, you are resistant to fire. However, it is still hot in here, so you're still sweating. And same thing with Caradwin in her new tiefling form.
Well, there's no signs or doors or skeletons saying be quiet. Are there any clues or signs of what we need to attack or what might attack us in here?
Uh, you can give me a perception check.
I'm going to check as well. I'm specifically keeping my eyes to the sky.
Mason's looking at the ground.
Mason looking around, and Galford looking up. Galford, you look up and you just see I can't remember, stalactites?
Stalactites hold tight to the ceiling.
Okay, thank you. Stalactites hanging down from the ceiling. Mason, you're looking around. You just see the core, or I say the crater up ahead, that's emanating a lot of heat, and the cracks in the ground that are glowing. But you don't see anything that would indicate a puzzle, or you don't see any monsters around.
Please don't talk like that, Sonia. Caradwin might actually do it.
Sorry. You're right. I didn't think about that.
Does everyone need HP account?
What was that?
The daily aid casted?
Did you?
Yeah, we did our daily aid, so if you didn't take it away, then you still have that.
Yeah, I'm still up to date. To check out this gaping hole in the floor.
All right. Sig, you look down below and you see about 30 feet below from you is a giant is magma.
So it seems like we're standing above this hollow chamber.
Yes.
Can I look around? Maybe there's something. I want to look around and see if there's anything underneath us besides just lava.
You're looking down into the hole, right?
Yeah, I want to see if there's something in this chamber.
Okay. You obviously see a lake of lava. However, kind of looking around, you do see there seems to be on the edge a perhaps a footpath or some rock you can land on. However, it is a distance away from the hole.
So there's a path leading down.
There's a path in this underneath you in this lake of lava, but you have to figure out. Oh, I will give me a perception check.
It sounds like there's islands down there, but there's no way to walk down. We have to like drop or glide down.
Okay. Real quick, I'm gonna take. This is what. Can you guys see the map?
Yes.
Yes.
This is what you see below.
That's a really small island.
The
Probably
circle.
only.
The circle is the hole up above.
There's land on the outside. There's a
Yes.
shore.
Yes.
All right. Anybody got ideas on how we can get down there?
I believe Chris was asking a perception check. Maybe there were some stairs that we haven't seen yet.
You don't see stairs, but you do see what seems to be a very large stalactite up above the hole.
Above the hole, like if we dropped it down, it'd plug it.
It would plug it, yes.
I'm just gonna feel the ground, see if my tunneling ability would be able to work here. I have a burrow speed now.
You believe that in this particular area, you can burrow into the. You can burrow in this dirt, in this rock.
Ah, there's deformable terrain in this room.
You know, the fact that it could possibly drop down into something that will just instantly incinerate us doesn't sound very appeasing. And Gallifrey's going to snap his finger or bring Excalibur. That way, there's something that can scoop us up if we start to fall.
Okay. Sonia, give me a nature check. Okay. That is a good idea. You can try.
Did we determine how far down it is? Just
so-
guesstimate.
So from the hole down, from the hole, top of the hole, down to the lava is 30 feet.
I'm gonna try something. Stig is going to pull out his grappling hook and his 50 foot of rope.
Yep, you can do that.
He is then going to basically like just mash it into the ground. And then he's going to take the other side of his rope, and he's just going to burrow down.
So what are you burrowing down right where you're at?
Hopefully not over the lava, over one of the solid surfaces.
Okay, so you're gonna go over here, basically. Hold on, I want to double.
I am still on the lake of lava map, by the way.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I moved you guys over.
Yeah, that works.
Hold on. Okay, that's perfect. So you burrow there, and you are trying to basically make a safer route to the ground. You burrow through about 5 feet of solid rock, and you Draw the hole.
His burrow, when he burrows, he leaves a hole.
Yeah.
Correct, or is okay?
Yeah. He would leave a hole. You are there, Stig. Give me 1 second, because I gotta move you.
It's like watching those extreme
Oh, wait,
cavers,
okay.
except Big is building the hole.
Yeah. Okay. Jeremy, are you on the new map?
Yes.
Okay.
Does it looking down the hole? Does it look like Stig made it all the way down?
Ma-
Are you okay down there, Stig?
It's toasty.
It's a volcano. It's gonna be toasty. Did you make it to the ground?
Sonia and Gallenford, as Mason is yelling down this newly formed hole, checking on Stig. Fire erupts next to you. And the fire takes form. And Stig, as you are yelling back up, little flying creatures erupt from the pool of magma. And we are going to roll initiative. I will. Oh, come on. Oh, I forgot to pull up their character sheets. Alright, so oh, I forgot to do this. Oh, and I gotta roll carriage one again. Oh, wrong button. Ah, why is everything so slow? Sonia and Excalibur, who wishes to go first?
Sonya can go first.
Okay. All right. Galliford, some fire elementals have spring forth and look very menacing.
Mason, Stig, looks like we got company. And I'm going to cast Mirror Image on myself and Excalibur. And because these are fire elementals, Galliford will reach for his first blade instead of Harvest Wind and pull out Mistral since it deals ice damage. But that'll be his turn casting Mirror Image.
Okay. Stig.
Oh, can you guys hear me?
Yes. You're just
Okay. Thank you.
Here's a real quick recap. We entered the fire door, found ourselves on this kind of shell dome over a lake of lava. Nothing was really attacking, or no clues or anything like that. So Stig dug down to the lake below, where there's like a shore, and as he dug down, we got attacked by these things.
All right. Thank you for the quick recap.
Stig, this magma-looking creature, it flies up right next to you, and that's its turn. It is your turn, Stig.
All right, I'm going to take out my glaive and I'm going to slice it to pieces. And I have returned it to the Black Marrow because it sounds better. Black Marrow, fly true.
What was it before?
It was Lightning Marrow. But I think the original Black Marrow suits it. That's a crit.
That's a hit.
27 slashing.
All right. Hold on. It dies, but however, when you slice it in half, and it explodes. I need a dexterity saving throw, please.
I assume Danger Sense comes into play?
I would say yes. Because you see it about to explode. Okay. You take 2 points of fire damage. Is that your turn?
Actually, I only take 1 because I'm resisting fire damage right now.
How are you resisting? Oh, that's right. You took the potion.
So the sparks bounce off me and I go, that stings. It's warm.
Is that your turn?
I'm going to just move here in case anybody else would like to join me down here. It's not a requirement. You don't have to. But
We have our own troubles up here.
All right. Sonia. Oh, wrong one.
Okay. This is bad. He's gonna. He's gonna cast a guiding bolt at the one over here.
Okay. A 20 is a hit.
20. 16 radiant.
All right, you deal a grievous wound, but it reforms. But it did take damage.
Okay.
Doesn't Guiding Bolt do something?
It makes it have advantage. The next person to attack it.
Okay. That. Is that your turn?
Yep, I'm staying right here. Do your thing, guys.
All right, Excalibur.
Scalper is gonna come up and claw at this thing at advantage because of Guiding Bolt.
All right, roll your first attack with advantage. Uh, 19 will hit. Are these magical attacks?
I think so. Hold on one sec.
I don't think they are, honestly, but I can't recall.
Creature has the statistics provided in the monster manual for the chosen form.
It doesn't say magical attacks, so
This is the same question as when you what is it?
Conjure
Summon
beasts.
summon beasts. Do the beasts magical damage because it was summoned by magic, or are they just regular creatures?
if the spell, yeah, it doesn't say that the attacks are magical.
Not magic damage unless it says magic damage.
Exactly. So, go ahead and roll your damage. So it's gonna take 5.
And here comes its second attack.
This. A 14 will hit. Okay.
And it's going to circle around the fire elemental, and that'll be the end of its turn.
All right. Sig, another magma method flies up to you.
Yes, but I'm going to attack it with my reaction.
Okay.
A 13.
Hit.
11 slashing.
It's half dead.
Alright, you may proceed.
All right. This one's gonna come up to you, come up near you, and is going to breathe fire. Ah, I rolled shitty. Give me a dexterity save.
Danger sense. For a 16.
All right. You take 2. If you're resistant, you take 1 point of fire damage.
I go, that's warm.
This fire elemental. Wait, did I have reach? I didn't see that. Nope, okay. He's gonna come up to you, Sonia, and try to attack you. For 24. You take 11 fire damage. If the target is... is a creature or a flammable object, and you are on fire. So at the start of your turn, you're going to take 1d10 fire damage, and it's going to attack you again for 25. For 9 fire. Mason.
I'll call down the Stig and it's like, Stig, I think we've got a bigger problem up here. Looks like you have it handled down there.
I'm fine.
And then I'm going to mind spike the one attacking Sonya.
Okay.
Sorry, I think it's called Mind Sliver.
Intelligence save. These things aren't very bright. 4. So, 18. Anything else?
So you'll take the 18. So I'm done with my turn, but you'll take a minus D4 on any saving throws on this round.
Okay. We'll give it that. The snail. Alright, that's your turn?
Yes.
Alright. Back down below to Stig. Stig, that one's gonna fly up next to you. I mean, near you. This one right here is going to breathe fire on you. I need a dex save, please. A success, so you take half damage.
So half of 7 is 3. Half of 3 is 1.
You know what? 1 point is still a point. Oh god, I went to the wrong one again.
You will effectively have killed me in about 40 rounds.
Okay. Galliford, this fire elemental is going to retaliate and attack Excalibur. A 24.
Who's it attacking?
Excalibur.
Okay, gotta see if the mirror image goes off. It does.
Alright, so it takes away 1 mirror image and it's going to attack again. For an 18.
2 clones down.
2 clones.
Yeah, you hit another image.
What's the target for me? Or what?
I had to roll higher than 6 the first time, and for the second, I had to roll higher than 8.
Oh, okay. I. All right. Caradwin.
Where is the hole that Stig is down?
He dug down up here in the corner.
Okay, as a bonus action, I'm going to move my spirit 30, or my awakened mind 30 feet.
This big orange circle near Mason is also a hole, but it opens up over the lava.
Okay, I can send him down that way then on my next turn. But he can only move 30 feet, so, well, I guess I can move there instead to be a little bit closer. But yeah, he'll move there as my bonus action. But then as my action, I'm going to cast a Scorching Ray, but I'm going to change it to ice, or to cold damage as I hit this guy attacking Sonya.
Alright, make your first attack roll.
Well,
I will save you this. Scorching Ray still requires a spell slot, right?
Yeah.
and you changed it to ice.
Yeah.
So as you cast your first ray, similarly like you had in the freezer, it seems like all ice spells are ineffective in this area.
Shit. Well, that is everything I can do.
Yeah, you do use the spell slot, but you do find out that ice spells won't work in here.
Would you let him switch the other 2 rays to something else? A different type?
He already chose ice, and I think he has to choose one type.
Yeah, it doesn't let me change each individual attack. It's the spell as a whole's damage type changes, so it would have to change the whole thing. Okay, I'm gonna move back a little bit into further safety, but that'll be my turn.
All right, Gallenford.
I see this happen, but I don't know if it'll have the same effect since I already drew out Mistral, so I'm still going to test it out and stab with that one.
All right, you do see when you pull out Mistral, the steam coming out off the sword. A 23 is a hit. Takes 11. It seems as though your ice effect is not powerful enough to deal the additional cold damage you were hoping for. Even though it was made from a dragon's teeth or claws.
Okay, I will do my second attack. And after that, I will jump off Excalibur. That way, I can try and handle this thing and he can be more helpful. But I'm going to sheath Mistral and prepare to draw out Harvest Wind in place of it.
Okay. Stig.
I shall shift here, and I'm going to attack this one.
Which one? I'm sorry, I missed it.
Far left.
Okay.
A 12.
A 12 will hit. These things don't have a very high DC, AC.
10 slashing.
You deal a grievous wound, but it is still alive.
Second attack. Same one.
Hit.
For a 25. 14 slashing.
Hold on. I gotta. Oh, hold on. Damn. Okay, you are.
I did so much damage. He vanished from the existence.
Explodes, but you're out of his radius.
All right, I'm going to quick toss against this one.
All right, you have disadvantage because you have an enemy right next to you.
True, but I already said it, so we'll do that. An 11.
11 is their armor class.
All right, 12 piercing.
It's still alive, but grievously injured.
All right, my turn done.
Sonia. Destructive wave. Each creature you choose within 30 feet. So I'm assuming the two elementals. Is it radiant or necrotic? I will give you your con saves. Fail.
I guess it doesn't matter, but the one next to her would get a -4.
Oh. I'll just roll just to see what it get. So they both got an 8. Was that 35 points of damage? Sig, up above you, you see the ceiling above you shake, and bits of rock begin to fall into the magma lake.
Sounds like they're having a party.
Oh, yep. You're still on fire, so you take 1d10 fire damage. 10. You take 8 points of fire damage, but since you're resistant, you take 4. Excalibur.
Excalibur is going to strike at the elemental, and then Gallenford is going to kind of head motion over towards Caradwin. So he'll get an opportunity to attack as he flies away after these 2 attacks.
Okay. That's a hit. Oh, that's my bad. But however, I completely forgot about this previously, but luckily I double checked. So Excalibur attacks with his claw. Since it's a melee attack, Excalibur is going to take 1d10 fire damage.
Should I automatically take 10, or you're rolling?
No, Excalibur takes 3 points of fire damage. Because you are physically touching this creature. And I forgot to double check the fire form.
Makes sense. Okay, and you'll get an opportunity attack as he starts heading towards Caradwin.
Okay. 14.
Let me see if the last clone goes away. Oh, you hit him.
I hit Excalibur?
Yeah, I had to roll higher than 11.
Okay. 12 points of fire damage, and Excalibur is on fire.
He will go there, and he'll have to roll to get the flames off on his next turn.
He takes damage. He'll take damage, but he has to use an action to douse the flames.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. He'd do it on his next turn.
Okay. Down below. Stig, the Mephit right next to you is going to try to claw at you. No, he's gonna breathe fire on you. Ooh. You take half, so 5, and half of that, so 2.
Is this what Mason feels like all the time?
God.
Pretty much, yeah.
This one's fire breath recharges, and he's going to breathe fire on you. So I need another dex save. Yay, you failed. You take 6 points of fire damage, but you
Half it to 3.
and then
That's the most damage I've taken today.
and you have. Oh yeah, you just half it once. Okay. Sonia, the elemental is going to attack you twice. 16. 17. All right. Mason.
Okay, we're gonna get into melee range and we'll pull out Jormungandr and start stabbing.
Uh, 23 is a hit. Mason, you even though you are resistant to fire, you are gonna take. You take 1 point of fire damage. You always take 1.
The ward's gonna soak it.
Okay, and the second attack will hit. You take 6 points of fire damage, but you resist to 3.
The ward's gonna soak that too.
This fire elemental is not looking well.
Alright, and that is my turn.
Alright. Sig, this method is going to come up and claw at you. For a 13.
That misses.
Galliford, you have 2 attacks coming your way. $16?
Misses.
24.
Misses. 1 image down.
Caradwin.
Okay. I'm going to move as a bonus action this guy again. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then drop down 5 feet for 30 into this hole.
Okay, so here, I will... He sees Stig surrounded by 3 magma creatures.
He does not look concerned.
Yeah.
Okay. In which case, then I will spend my action on the top floor then for now. But I at least wanted to get eyes on Stig in case something happened. Instead, then, I will just cast... I'll do another Scorching Ray, but I'll change it to lightning damage this time instead of cold.
Okay.
Since that did not work very well for me the first time. We'll see how that goes. First one, I'll just attack the one north of Sonia.
Okay.
If it loads in. Would that work?
14 is a hit.
There we go. 14?
Yes, hit.
Okay. I feel like this is going to take forever just to click the buttons.
It is barely...
There we go. 6 lightning damage. Second attack.
Hit.
and then third attack.
Hold on. That one's dead on the second attack.
Okay, I'll throw that at the other one.
Okay. Alright. All three of them hit.
Perfect. And that'll be all I will do right now.
Alright. Galliford.
Drawing forth Harvest Wind, I will stab into this elemental.
Hit. You're going to take some fire damage. You take 9 points of fire damage.
So half, am I taking 4 or rounded up?
You always round down.
Okay. Second attack. With a defensive flourish. I wish that was higher.
You killed it with...
Oh. Okay. As it dies, I'll just kind of call out, Stick, how you doing down there?
I'm doing just peachy.
And that'll be my turn as Gollumfoot is kind of looking around to see if something else pops up.
Alright, Stig.
Attacking this one first.
Alright.
I assume that hits.
Yep.
For 10 slashing.
Dead.
I will then attack this one.
Alright, this one's half dead.
Then I will attack that one first. No, that's good. But backhand.
Nope. You get a little cocky, and then you come back and nail him. So that is a hit.
It's fake out.
It is barely alive.
All right.
Sonia. You are on fire. So you pull out motor, and you extinguish the flames on you. Is that what you're doing? Can you hear us? Okay. Okay. Yep, you pull it out. Is that what you're doing? Is that the end of your turn or? Okay. Excalibur is on fire.
It's in 30 feet of Sonya, so she would have put him out.
Oh. Technically, hold on.
And
Okay, yeah, Excalibur is halfway in. So yeah, Excalibur is no longer on fire.
Excalibur is going to go over to Caradwin and scoop her up. scared when Excalibur puts you on its back.
Alright, is that Excalibur's turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Goodness. Slow today. Okay. Sig, you have a claw attack coming your way. For a crit!
I will use my reaction to make that a normal hit.
Alright. So 3 slashing, 2 fire. Mason.
Can I see the methods through this hole from here?
If you go prone, I will say they will have 3/4 cover. Because they're
I'll go ahead and do that.
Yeah, they're over here.
How many are left?
There's 2.
I'll shoot whichever one's farther from Mason or from Stig. I'll start with that one.
Okay. They're both right next to him. One of them looks fully full. One of them it looks like very healthy, and the other one looks like it's about to die.
We'll start with the more injured one.
Okay. So 3/4 cover gives them. I can't remember what.
+5.
Okay, so you rolled a 13. So you are short. You hit the ground next to it, so you miss. That is gonna hit.
And then I shoot. I can do an extra 6.
All right. Stig, a lightning bolt comes out of nowhere. Comes out of the hole and kills it, and it explodes.
I got you covered, Stig.
I need a dexterity saving throw, please. You take half, so 6, so down to 3.
How are things up there?
We managed to get him up here. How are things down there? Anything bigger than that, little dude? Yep, that's my turn.
Nope.
Okay. It recharges. Stig is going to breathe fire. I need another dex save. Yay! You take 3 points of fire damage. Caradwin. What was that?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Can you guys hear me? Hello?
Hello?
We can hear you.
We can hear you, Ghost Rider.
Alright, my internet's cut out like so many fucking times already. So I hope you guys can hear me. I looking through my awakened mind, everything looks okay. Where Stig's at?
Yeah, if you see one tiny creature flapping in front of him, but Stig's looking
What
healthy.
is happening to my internet? I can't hear any of you guys. If you can hear me.
Hello? Hello?
Hello. We can hear you, Chris. We can hear you, Connor.
Okay. Gallenford?
If Gallenford goes over where Mason is and crouches, can I see Stig and the creature?
Yes. The creature and Stig will have 3/4 cover.
I am going to insult it and say, I've seen hotter things in an oven.
What else does Vicious Mockery do?
Disadvantage on its next attack.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Alright. Stig!
I'll stand back up.
All right, I'm going to kill this thing.
You can most certainly try.
A 13.
Hit.
9 slashing.
It's still alive, but barely.
Second attack. For a crit.
Yeah, it's dead. And it explodes again.
For 1 fire.
Alright. We are out of initiative. Now that we're out of initiative, it is 10:15, so we're going to take our quick 5-minute break. So we are going to continue on. You guys have just dealt with some fire elementals and magma elementals. What do you wish to do?
Mason's gonna join Stig downstairs.
Okay, so you climb down the rope and the hole that Stig made.
Yes.
Sonia is following. Galliford. Nope. It seems like Connor's at least back. Can everybody hear me?
I
I
can
can
hear
hear
you.
you. I can hear you.
Yep.
Okay. Uh, Carla, can you hear me?
Carla, can you hear me?
Connor, can you hear me? Okay. Connor is typing.
Oh, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. I am on 2 bars of cell service and a crashed internet, so Roll 20 is not coming up.
All right. So,
Do you want to follow the rest of the party down below the
yeah.
lava cap?
Can you hear me?
Can hear you.
Okay. Good.
So I'm assuming everybody's going down to meet up with Stig.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. I'm just gonna drag everybody in. Um, so, theater of the mind, you all make it down to where Stig is at, and Stig, you all immediately see a tunnel leading down into the further down into the earth.
Do you want to put our tokens on, or are you just doing theater of the
I'm
mind?
just doing theater of the mind. Can you all see the map?
If there's nothing else interesting except that hole in the, going deeper, then let's make our way down the. Let's go deeper.
Okay. I am.
Can Excalibur still follow, or is
He-
it too hard now?
I'm pasting you all on the map. And I get what is
Stig, would you like a HP top up?
Uh, yeah, if you wouldn't mind. Better yet, I could do it myself.
okay. So I know you all can see the map. I had issues with the lighting, so I'm foregoing the lighting. But up ahead, up ahead, you do see what seems to be another chamber, and you see what seems to be little magma children playing in the lava.
Well, so you said you had a problem with the lighting. Is this like a tunnel, and the like brown part is wall?
Yeah, the light brown is wall, and the dark brown is the
We're supposed to keep to the lava and the darker areas.
Yes, please.
Are you guys seeing something I don't?
Are you not? How did?
We
Hold on.
I see a map. Yes.
Why is okay? Sig, are you on the map
I,
now?
I, yes.
Okay, I thought I dragged you over and everything.
What is the bright blue square?
Sonia's got aura on or something.
Yeah, that's Sonia's aura from Motor.
What's that do?
It extinguishes all nearby flames within 30 feet.
Is that an instant effect, or does that last for a while?
As long as she has it out.
So is Mason just smoldering?
Kinda.
So according to the thing, draw this weapon, you can extinguish all non-magical flames within 30 feet of yourself. Once used, this properly can't be used again for another hour.
Oh, okay, so
It's like an instant.
yep, so her is gone.
Unless the gods bestow upon it that it's a
No,
reaction.
it's
The
gone
gods
for
were
an
not
hour.
merciful. The gods were not merciful today.
But as you guys are going down this pathway, you again hear what seems to be laughter from what seems to be magma-like children. Um,
I guess Mason will step up and be like, hello? I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Mason didn't catch that. I heard it.
right.
Stig will join you, Mason.
Can you speak their language?
No, I don't think they're speaking a language. I think they're just growling at us. I mean, I don't want to just go shooting lava children. I guess, I'll check to see, what do I know of lava children? Are they just, like, goblins that need to be destroyed?
You can give me a what?
Nature?
Give me Arcana
Yes.
or Nature because you are basically have fire elemental blood flowing through your veins. You know that these creatures are very playful and like to touch, and you know they're like little children, but you also know that when agitated, they can be fearsome.
Well, it looks like there's a path to the right that would let us continue to walk. The left path looks like it just ends in lava, so... Shoot! Shoot, lava child, on the shore here.
It kind of reaches up towards Stig like he wants to grab Stig and like a child would.
What?
It approaches you, Stig.
I'm going to hold him back 10 feet with my glaive. I'm basically poking him with my 10-foot pole.
It begins to cry and kind of like a child beginning to have a temper tantrum, and all the other children look at you and begin to furrow their brows.
Pig! How dare you? That's a child.
Oh, this is a child.
I don't think they get much bigger than that. That could be a full-grown one of these things.
How big is this tunnel?
At least 10 feet wide.
How high?
The tunnel itself it's like a 10 foot by 10 foot. It's
It's a 10-foot lava tube.
yeah. the tube, anyways. The chamber, it's about 20 feet high.
Can Stig pick up the magma child and throw him in the lava?
Yeah. If you want.
Yes, I would like to do that.
Okay. These things are they're small creatures, so you pick them up, no problem. Your hand, he's very hot, but he doesn't seem to be burning your hands. They're like holding a hot potato, bouncing it back and forth.
Yes.
Are you just like, how are you throwing him? I be a little more descriptive.
I go. Time to learn to swim, and I just throw him in. Just huck him.
So you're like, give me a strength.
Wing him out into the water.
Strength athletics check.
Straight strength.
Strength athletics. All right. Are you trying to avoid the sharp, jagged rocks?
Yes.
Okay, and so you throw him here. He'll splash into the magma. And then
Come on, guys. Road's cleared.
he pops out and he has a big old smile on his face, and he begins to like reach out for you, and like he wants you to do it again. And the other creatures begin to get closer, like they want to turn.
No. Shoot.
I'm just gonna grab the nearest one and I'm gonna chuck him and I'm gonna try and keep moving.
Mason will follow suit and check the one in front of him. Go away.
Okay. Give me both of you again strength athletics checks. Sig, no problem. Mason, good enough. Sig, you go here. Mason, you go here, trying to avoid the rocks.
Are we okay to step around this little like lip?
Yeah. If you go like that, yes.
And if you could keep Caradwin up with the group.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on.
Albert's just going to pick up Caradwin and bring her over to the other side.
So you're gonna fly.
Yes.
Okay. So when you get about here, when you get about here to land, and then you walk in. They begin to basically swarm you all, wanting to be chucked, and like a kid at the pool. Throw me next, basically.
Stig is getting a little bit of agitated, so he's gonna grab this one, throw him, and then just push this one.
Okay. Give me another strength athletics. Sonia, you gave me one, so Sonia, I'm gonna say you throw him here. Stig, which one are you throwing? This one? Hello?
Back in the water, in the lava.
All right. So this will be a contest because you're pushing him instead of throwing him like he wants. So. Oh, I forgot to adjust this. My bad. Hold on. Toggle. Whisper toggle. All right. a 12. He fails and he goes 5 feet, and you basically palm him and push him.
Yeah, just push them.
Yep, they all see that and they get angry because you are being mean, and now they are not friendly. So we're gonna roll initiative.
Serves them right for walking up to strangers.
Oh, they haven't seen me not friendly yet.
Okay. Let's see if I can get carried one. Alright. Stig, the one you threw that was being playful and saw that you just shoved his friend out of the way, is going to come up to you and kind of claw.
Hold on. Stig has a 23 initiative. He didn't get on the tracker.
Oh. Okay.
There we go.
Hold on. Stig, you see these creatures get angry now and hiss and get aggressive.
I'm going to hiss back intimidatingly. Like, you wanna go? I can party.
Are you actually
guess-
trying to intimidate?
What
Yeah, I'd like to intimidate them. So make them a little bit more reluctant to attack.
Okay, give me an intimidation check.
Just need it. Nah.
You stick out your tongue at them and, put your thumb on your nose and wiggle your fingers. They do not seem to be very intimidated.
That'll show them. Now I'll move there.
Alright. He cannot squeeze. Wait, a small creature can squeeze through one size larger, right?
You can pass a creature 2 sizes larger than you.
Okay, yeah. These are considered small creatures.
Small.
Yep. So 25, 30, 5, 10. It's gonna chase after you, Stig. Sonia, the one that you threw and now mad at everybody, is going to attack you. For 15. Alright. Galliford, do you have an attack coming your way? 22.
Hits.
You take 7 fire damage, and you are on fire.
Okay, and I will half that because of the potion.
All right. Sonia, you have an attack coming your way. I miss with the 7. Gallifrey, you take 3 points of fire damage as you are on fire.
Okay, that is the last of my temp. Are we fighting back, or are we trying to just outrun these? What do you
Well,
think,
now
Mason?
if they're attacking us, then I don't know how quickly we can dispatch them. They'll probably pursue us the whole way. I'd say we just try and deal with them now.
Very well then. Oh, you know what? Gallagher centered on this area is lullaby. I cast sleep on them.
Okay. What's the radius on that?
Uh,
20
20
foot
feet.
radius.
5d8. So, did you roll at a higher level for 25?
yeah.
Okay, so I gotta make a...
Start with the lowest hit point creature. Subtract, let's say, subtract 25.
Right, but do I have to make... I have to make a wisdom... I have to make a saving throw, right?
No, I think
No,
it's just
it just affects the HP.
Okay. So... Okay, I'm gonna randomly roll a d5 twice. No, I'm gonna roll. I'll roll a d10 twice. This one's asleep. I thought there was. And this one's asleep. Okay, that's it.
Okay, and then I will. I will wait right there so I don't provoke.
Okay. Excalibur.
Excalibur. Creature ran past it. It doesn't really see it attacking it. Excalibur's gonna back up a little because it's been burnt already and does not want to be burnt again.
Okay. Is that his turn?
Yes.
All right. Galliford, you have an attack coming your way for an 11.
Misses.
Caradwin.
Can you just because I'm not on Roll20? Can you describe it what the scene for me real quick?
So you're on the back of Excalibur. A magma child ran underneath Excalibur to go after Stig. Several other magma children are aggressively attacking the rest of your party. But you can only see the one currently going after Stig.
There's a chamber of magma child. You're down a tunnel about 10 feet, and there's one in the tunnel with you.
Then I'll just cast a trip at the one. I'll just do the chill touch, the necrotic damage.
Okay.
Since I can only see the one for now.
Okay.
But my internet's still kind of in and out, so I can't get into Roll20, unfortunately.
No, you're good. As long as you can hear us. Chill touch. You hit with the 28. You kill
Nice.
the child. However, when it dies, Stig, since you are right next to it, it explodes in magma. Oh,
Sorry, Stig.
each creature within 10 feet, so that includes Excalibur and Caradwin as well.
Oh no!
So
Sorry, Excalibur.
So Caradwin, since you are
Danger saying.
yeah, so Caradwin, since you are on Excalibur, you will be making a dex save as well.
I still fail.
Hold on, I gotta roll that.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're good. So 7 points of fire damage. Caradwin, you failed. Wait. Yeah, you failed by 1.
Okay. The red health bar on the token was the aid.
Okay.
And then the green health bar is my regular health.
Okay, so since you're a tiefling, you resist. It's so 7, so 3. Okay. Is that just what you're just gonna cast the
Thank you. Am I able to? I don't know. Am I able to move around? Like, can Excalibur fly in this tunnel, or is it too small?
It's too small to fly. It's a 10-foot high ceiling, and Excalibur is a large creature, so.
Okay.
There are no magma children near you. You are
Okay.
safe
Yes.
at the moment.
All right.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll wait for now until Stig goes forward and clears the end of the tunnel.
All right, Mason, you have a child coming up at you for 14.
That's a miss.
All right, Sonia.
I don't want to hurt these guys, but I don't know if I have much of a choice.
Just think of them as like fire goblins. They're small like children, but I don't know if they actually look like children or if they look like they're fire goblin pictures.
They look like they're pictures.
Okay, those are essentially demons.
So, because Sonya has younger siblings, she's gonna try to intimidate the one in front of Gallenford and say, "Back off."
Okay, give me an intimidation check. I'm gonna say. Okay. Seems as it hears your stern voice and seems to be frightened of you.
Yeah, and I'll just stay where I'm at for now.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
Mason.
I'm gonna stab it with my spear.
Okay. Yeah, that's a hit. It explodes. So just you, Mason. I need a dexterity saving throw. Uh, 10 points of fire damage, but you resist it.
The ward will take 4 of it, so I will take 1.
Okay.
Step over here and poke this one.
All right. Hit. Dead. I need all 3 of you to give me dexterity saves as it explodes. So Sonia, you're the only one that fails. So if you succeed, half damage. If you so yeah. So yeah, since you still resist fire damage to the potion, you take 3.
Okay, that's my turn.
Right, Stig.
I'm just gonna keep walking. And we'll take the dodge action.
Okay. He is asleep. Hearing your warning, Sonia, he's gonna back off of Gallenford, but go after Mason. So Gallenford, he does provoke.
If he had just gone away, I would have left him alone, but he went for Mason, so I will attack him.
Okay, so essentially here. Hit. Again, all 3 of you, I need dex saves.
Chris, did you make sure to read on Lava Children?
These are not lava children. These are magmen.
Okay. Because I know Lava Children have special powers.
Yeah. I'm just describing them as children-like creatures. Do you intend to wake these creatures up?
Nope.
I'm gonna let them keep sleeping.
Okay. If you don't intend to wake them up, they will be asleep for 4 hours. And we are out of initiative. As you guys continue your way down the tunnel further in, I think we're going to end it a little early tonight here.